Well, a lot of people try to limit their carbs or even cut them out of their diets completely. Things like pasta, potatoes, rice. We think of our carbs as unhealthy, but are some carbs getting a bad rap? Could some of them be okay? Here to dispel some of the myths is daytime cardiologist Dr. Shobha. Dr. Shobha, always good to have you back.
Good morning, good to be here.
Talking about one of my favorite subjects, and that is carbs, because we were talking earlier, they do sort of get this bad rap. We think of all carbs as not so good for us.
That's correct. First off, I would like to compliment you on your shoes. I really love them. I just love them. And
well, it's the first time we actually get to see our shoes, right?
That's right. And secondly, what are the odds that we're talking about carbs on National Burger Day? I mean, what are the odds?
We didn't plan that well, did we?
No.
But she did say everything in moderation. So a burger
that's right, that's
now
right.
and then is not awful.
That's right. And that's what I would like to emphasize before we go on this segment. And everything is in moderation. There is no food that is taboo. But you know, there are good carbs and there are bad carbs. And in fact, they came out with a huge study last year in a medical journal, very respected journal called Lancet. This was a huge population study that they did, and they found that people who ate more vegetarian-based, plant-based products tended to live longer. The ones that used more animal-based products had a shorter lifespan. So it's an article worth reading.
Okay, so kind of give us some examples when we're dividing our carbs.
That's correct. So there are good carbs and bad carbs. Let's think about carbs. Are you starting your day with a huge cup of coffee with a lot of sugar in it? Are you taking this huge iced tea with a lot of sugar in it to work to sip through the day? Are you drinking sodas with a lot of sugar in it? Are you eating ice cream when you come home? Sugar-based products like this, they are not necessarily healthy, especially if you're not exercising and burning them off. Now, if you have a lot of vegetable-based carbs, like, you know, you're getting into your green leafy vegetables, you're eating a lot of vegetables of different kinds, and potatoes don't count. Remember, French fries are not exactly healthy.
Right.
You don't want to fry your potatoes. Anything that's fried, anything that you add a lot of salt to, you know, that takes away from your healthy based diet. People go into keto diets, zero carb diets, low carb diets, but what they're doing is they're replacing your low carbs, low carb diet with fats and proteins that are very animal based, a lot of grease in them, and so you're actually doing wrong. You're clogging up your arteries, you're building that extra fat in your belly around your thighs. So think about it. There's something called a healthy plate, and if you go to the Harvard website, you will see this healthy plate. We have the original pyramid, the food pyramid, and then you have the healthy plate where one half has to be vegetables and fruit as your major base, and then you have your proteins and your fat in moderation. And even in your proteins, if you can use a lot of plant-based proteins, you know, you have your nuts, you have your legumes, you have your green, you have your beans, lentils, all those things, and that's very good. Remember, wheat, multigrain, whole wheat carbs are good. If you go into processed foods and processed meats, they're not good for you.
I like the plate analogy because I think it keeps it simple, and it's something that we can all visualize as you're saying this. And when you're talking about the carbs, I think most people tend to think of the starches.
That's correct. And
so are all of the starches necessarily kind of grouped together, or can they be also?
I think they can also be separated out. And like I said, you know, that's why I try to make the distinction between whole grain wheat products versus processed products, you know, the white breads, so to speak. So if you tend to stay towards the more whole grain products, then you get the benefits of it.
Can you give us some other examples, Dr. Shobha, not to sort of put you on the spot, but instead of this, maybe have something like this, the good versus the not so good?
That's correct. For example, even amongst the pastas,
okay,
if you're going to choose whole wheat pastas, let me put it that way, amongst the vegetables, you have all your vegetables, all different colored vegetables and different fruits. If you prepare them without too much grease in them, then that would be good.
And you can see, too, the carbs and the effect that they would have on the heart.
Correct.
Because if you're trying to balance this out, you want to always make sure that you're practicing good heart health as well.
That's correct. That is correct. And be careful, like I said, you know, be careful about the sugars. And, you know, the doctor, or the geriatrics, you know, she also mentioned about the carbs as you even get older. Remember, it's about burning off what you put into your stomach. If you don't burn it off, at the end of the day, it is just going to accumulate no matter what you eat. So portion control is very important. Your plate should not be large. It should be small to medium.
And don't forget about your drinks. Well, you said that right off, and I thought, does she know how I take my coffee every morning? Cream, sugar, already kind of starting my day off on a little bit of a negative note.
That's correct.
Wow, beverages really can add up when it comes to sugar.
That's correct.
I was seeing some statistics on Gatorade the other day and some of those fruit juices and things like that that sometimes we may think would be all right, but if we're not careful, they can add up too.
I mean, think about chocolate chip cookies, you know, with a lot of shortening in it. That's not good for you.
But not all carbs are bad.
Not all carbs are bad.
See, that's some good news that we can all take away.
Correct. They say 50 to 55%, you know, if they're plant-based carbs in your diet, you're going to do good.
Well, certainly some great information this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll give everybody a great website and a phone number if you have more information and all your heart-related questions. You can always check out heart.org. You can also find it on Facebook, the American Heart Association. Dr. Shobha, great to have you.
Good to be here.